It's really nearby. It's approximately 11,000 people, and the rest, this is like 5,000, are spread around our municipality. The municipality is interesting because it was the, let's say, hometown of the ex-German speaking minority in the neighborhood for 600 years. They came in this area in 14th century, and they lived here until 1941. In December 1941, they resettled from this area to, well, at that time, to the occupation zone of the Third Reich, and they left everything behind. We lost, at that time in 1941, we lost approximately 12,000 people who moved from here, and of course we lost a lot of heritage, a lot of knowledge, a lot of capital, and from that time on it was, let's say, a new history of the area, because after the Second World War this area was most affected area by war in Slovenia. City itself was heavily bombed and changed totally, and after the Second World War was resettled from or by people who came from, let's say, ex-Yugoslavia and forced to empty the space. The whole territory was never again as it was years ago. Why I'm explaining that? Because this historical facts really burdened the area. After the Second World War, it was also the territory where mass killings happened in 1945. It was in June and July after the war. More than 15,000 people were killed, massacred nearby, and of course population knew about these facts. However, they were not in position to explain to anything anyway. Even more, in 1953, because of some problems between Yugoslavia and Soviet Union, the second part of municipality was turned or converted into closed area, and huge bunkers were built for protection of the, let's say, highest authorities in Slovenia during the communistic regime, and we lost half of the territory of our municipality. All these facts came along to change the attitude of the population. People who were once quite open and who were living in, let's say, multicultural dialogue between German-speaking minority and Slovenian population were really much more careful, really closed, and we have, until today, we have this kind of burden on our shoulders. And this is the reason why we are really happy to host somebody from, let's say, out in the world to come here to get some knowledge about the municipality, about the way we live. And I'm really happy that, of course, we hosted important persons in the area who, let's say, happened or who helped to change something as we live today, and perhaps open our minds and eyes to be different persons in the future. Today we are investing heavily in tourism because we believe that the forest we have is opportunity. However, this opportunity is dealt in the way that we know that we have to be quite careful, so not to overburden the nature. Municipality invested approximately 1.5 million just this year into the touristic infrastructure. We built youth hostels, we built campsites and so on. But what we expect to host here are the people who are, let's say, sensitive about the nature on one side, but they know they have to behave, in quotation marks, when visiting the nature. So should be something for both sides, something for the people who live here from the economic side or economic point of view, but also for the visitors who can experience the nature in this way. I'm really happy that this is the area known as a picnic area for our population, and we are enriched now also with this installation, and I think that this is opportunity to be taken from our side. So is there anything you would like to know more about Kočevje, because I know you have a limited time, please visit us again. We have a lot to say and a lot to show. Also, we wanted to bring you to our bunker system that was just opened today, but I was informed the time is really tight and the schedule is really full. So. But there is always another time. So welcome to Kočevje. Thank you very much.
So just the beginning of something. It's not an exhibition beginning. It's more than that, because the stove will remain in the forest, And so to do project in the forest, in a way, it's more complex because in a way you need to be to remain humble. So as you can see, the forest has its own functioning. It's another way of using your time also in the forest, and so you have to take time in also to do things in the forest. And so this is a real construction. You can really see it because you see the bricks, you see the concrete. And I'm proud to introduce you, in fact, to a new typology of stove. It's a wood stove, so it's an external stove. Normally, they are supposed to be at home to bring warmth to the family. And here the family is a little bit larger. It becomes the stove for the community. And it's a new typology of meeting place in the forest, so you could stay a little bit longer. And as you can see, it's a welcoming structure. I wanted to make a kind of protector, a kind of character, seated, so you could be well seated into his arm. And as you can see, you could in fact have a kind of platform here for cooling. And the head will be used also for baking cakes or bread at least. And sure, you can sit and keep the warmth here and profit from the warmth all around. I'm really happy with this project because I think it's where in fact the designer could be in a way more pragmatic and also more efficient nowadays. I really like the idea of reshaping and strengthening the community, and I'm really fighting now for this idea of becoming like innovative, social innovative designer. We are occupying wood all together today, and I really would like to thank all the person which make this adventure possible, and I would like them to join me in between the arms. So I would like to welcome the municipality of Cocheria first, as we already was introduced, and then I would like to welcome to thank the Slovenian Forest Service and more precisely Katia, who was very helpful and involved into the project. To thank the urban lair and maybe Tanya is there? No, it's not there. And also the Slovenian State Forest, and I would like to welcome Mustafa. Why is Mustafa? Because without Mustafa we're not allowed to do it. I also would like to come here. I think it's better. I would like also to thank the gymnasium and secondary school of Cocheria, with the director, they did a very interesting, they were very strong support for the project you have seen in the museum, and we are going on combining things in the future. I would like also to thank the Public Institute of Culture and Tourism, and more precisely ISLA. I would like to also thank the Center of School and Extra Activity. I don't know if they are there, and then we'll be really involved in using the structure also. And at least I would like to thank the stove producer, Robert. Where is Robert? Yeah? We can thank Robert, but we can thank also his wife and his father, sorry, they did the tiles because it's a family structure. So it was very important also to find a producer who will do all in Slovenia. And then I would like the team of Bio to come, and the two creators, and also, I don't know, because I would like to thank them for the strong support. And mostly Mosia, Mosia, because she did a lot of This is for you, and
Maybe our local museum.
oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about the local. Ah yeah, sorry.
Another Vietnam.
Okay.
Another Vietnam, yeah.
Sorry. That's it. Maybe Katja, you will maybe announce how you would like to make the structure live in the future.
When thinking about the place where to set the oven, this was our task to find a place, and the city group around Urbani Berlok. The idea was to bring it close to the people, but in the same time to the forest. And we have here a forest learning path, which is used for schools, and I think this was the ideal place for setting this kind of thing. So, and also with the traditional use of this place as a picnic place for people. So, which we still remember as kids that this was happening here. Maybe older generation even did some parties here, and we still think that this stove here will again offer the place for the public to hang and to come out of the city to enjoy being together in the arms of the stove and the forest. So this is for me. Thank you. Thank you.
So maybe one more thing, there were some questions about how these installations will live on during the biennial and further. And there are already events and programs that local communities are planning to do with it. There will be, of course, visits in the time of the biennials that will be organized, but there are also, of course, many casual visitors. And for them, on every rock that is marking the sites of the biennial, you can find the phone number, and you can already test it now. You you dial that number, and you receive an explanation in English and Slovenian.
Good.
Let's eat.
Yeah. Yes, thank you everybody, and
Bon
I think
appetit
Sam is
up there.
waiting for us. There you will see a kind of asphalt platform dancing to play. So let's go.
Who is the first one to
Kološ, ne?
Kaj si bojo sami?
Ti boš dal v šačku, si bodo sami vzeli, čakaj samo še to odprem.
Mi bomo podajali ali ne?
Sami si bodo šačku vzeli, tule bomo pa rezali mi.
Kaj je še to?
To je kasa z gobicami.
Aha. Pa maka, ne?
You can take the place and then choose what you want to eat.